Hi, this is George McLaurin. Today I'm just talking about my yoga journey. The journey started in 2006 in Las Vegas. At the time, I was an iron worker, and a good friend of mine invited me to take a class. It happened to be a hot class, and of course, it was the hardest thing I ever did. I finished the class barely, but yes, it was hard. I'm not a quitter, so I did finish the class. Um, I came back the next day and it was still hard. And after that, I kept going back. I was like, I have to get over this. I have to, I don't know, try to conquer whatever was in me that tried to make me give up at the time. So this became my passion, was trying to figure out how to get better with myself. It did give me a lot of self-realization. So I started practicing every day pretty much after that. I signed up for the 30-day challenge. I did that. I started visiting other studios and doing multiple seminars and things just so I can gain more knowledge. And one day, maybe about 2007, one of the teachers said, they told me they were talking about the training which you have to go to become a yoga teacher for this type of yoga, the hot yoga. It's a 3 month training, and it's 6 days a week. It's pretty much all day, so you have to plan for this. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to go and do this practice at the same time, but I was raising, two daughters and married, and just trying to pay bills and everything. And somehow I just got in my head that I was going to do it. So that's all that there was. All that you needed at the time was to have the studio write off and say, hey, this person is good enough. And also we needed a doctor's release, because it was 3 months. So, I was in good shape, practicing karate at the time. Like I said, I was an iron worker. And the doctor looked at me. He said, "You're fine. Let me sign off on it, and you go ahead and do your thing. If it's yoga, but since you're here, let's go ahead and do a couple of tests on you. Do some blood tests and some urine and all that stuff." So I did all that, and surprisingly, my test results came back, and I was diagnosed with end-stage renal failure. My kidneys were working at 7%, and they wanted me to immediately go to the hospital and check myself in. And I was like, "Whoa, what's going on? All this stuff. I had no idea. This is something that was supposed to be like a little vacation, and now it's just changing my whole life." So to fast forward from that, after getting all these doctors, after seeing all these doctors, and just going over my paperwork with um, different people. They wanted me to start immediate dialysis. This was months after I originally got tested. So months after, like 9 months later, I actually had to start dialysis. I was on dialysis for 9 months. My sister, Valerie, she was actually a perfect match. So she was able to donate one of her kidneys to me, and we had a kidney transplant in 2009. So 2009 was when it all changed. See, 2009, I had a new beginning. The training that I wanted to go to was in Hawaii. It had all somehow magically moved to Las Vegas, and I was able to attend the training at the end of 2009. 2009, I did the training. 2010, I started working as a yoga teacher, and I've been teaching yoga since 2010. I bring yoga to beginners and those with physical ailments, because at one point I was unable to get up and move around and do all the things that I wanted to do. So I know yoga helped to save my life, and it can actually help to save your life if you practice it. I bring this knowledge with me in every session that I teach. So I hope that you can get some kind of knowledge or some kind of inspiration from me sharing these minor details with you. And make sure you have yourself a wonderful day, everybody. Namaste.